Welcome, mortal fools, to the most terrifying, spectacular show on Earth. Fasten your seatbelts and hold on tight, and take a ride with the Dark Carousel Podcast. Welcome, mortals! Let's fucking ride! On the DCP!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dark Carousel Podcast. And today we have a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. A lot of
Yeah,
fun
we changed it up a little bit. So we're today, our guest, we actually already have ready to go.
Yeah.
Already on Zoom. We already got
Let's
him waiting.
fucking go.
So we're good there. Before we take off, we got to do our sponsors.
And a big old shout out to Land of Illusion. Land of Illusion is a haunted house in Middletown, Ohio with 6 major fucking attractions.
Yep.
Guys, we just went out there and did
Wrapped up the photo shoot.
Wrapped up the photo shoot.
Yep.
About 36 hours worth of video footage that we captured, and your boy got his ass beat by a bunch of people from Dr. Psychos. I'm not proud of that, but I got force feed a worm, about broke my ankle, and Steve and I went through like 3 different shirts together, so that was fun, exciting, and beautiful. Other than that, guys, check out landofillusion.com.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for every opportunity that you're giving us and every thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
Michael McKnight, we love you. Other than that, guys, go check out Frankenfuel.
Frankenfuel.
Guys, Frankenfuel tastes like the best thing in your mouth. If you like haunting, then if you want to taste what haunting
The
tastes
website
like,
is at the bottom of the page.
yeah,
Go
the website,
do it.
www.frankenfuel.com/DCP.
Don't make us tell you again. Check 'em out.
They are beautiful people, and Mike, I love you so much. You're such a great guy. And other than that, guys, today's episode is Sinister Slide Gear, and today we have Devin Carter with Sinister Slide Gear. Guys, this is an exciting thing. I am a huge fan of him because, one, he is also a huge fan of us, and we appreciate that so much. And the support that you give us, man, was honestly unbelievable, because I was like, holy shit, dude, like, this is Sinister Slide Gear. Like, we have a guy that I told you before, Landon, at our hunt, man. He has your gear, and I remember we were there with him when he purchased your gear at Transworld, and then here we are, like, what, fucking 6 months later, having a full-blown conversation. So now we get to hear the conversation. We get to hear the story. And Devin, welcome to the Dark Carousel Podcast, bro. This is cool.
Thanks, guys.
This
Thank you
is
so much
cool.
for having me.
I'm-
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, this is great.
Awesome.
Uh,
I'm going to start by...
let's
go!
There you go.
Frankenfuel!
Let's go.
Yeah, we just ordered our...
Use code Sinister Slide... No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a code.
Hey now, Danny did that on us.
That's cool. So, yeah, huge supporter. Love that. That's so cool, dude. Well, dude, Devin, man, this is an exciting part of our journey, man, where you get to be a part of it, and we get to hear your journey, and we get to show the world, we get to show everybody out there, and what really got you into this lovely world of haunting, and also the lovely world of sliding.
So break it down for us.
Break it down, tell us who you are, and we'll just where it all began, man.
I am Devin Carter, also known as...
You're cutting in and out. Do it one more time. We'll see what that... There it is. You're good. You're good.
Good.
Yep.
So I'm Devin Carter. I am the owner of Sinister Slide Gear. My haunt journey started at the age of 7. I was basically following trend with my brother. He was 11 years old at the time. And there was a local haunt close to us. It's called Satterstrom's here in Kingsburg, California, close to Fresno. And at Satterstrom's, they had a hayride, a forest, and a house. And I thought it was just the coolest shit to go out there. I was young. My brother kind of got to the point. Am I cutting?
Yeah, you cut out right there.
It's saying my freaking mic is switching. It's like switching from default to something else. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Technical difficulties.
It happens, dude. Sire Jesus had some technical difficulties too.
All this bad shit, and then doesn't work.
Don't you love that, man? It's just,
Right?
it's like,
I
fuck,
know.
man.
Yeah, shout out to my buddy that gave me this gear that's not working.
Yeah, you piece of shit. What the fuck?
Fuck is wrong with you,
You're
man?
making me look bad.
No, you're cool, dude.
Bullshit.
That's all right.
Let me try this, guys. Sorry.
No,
One
you're
second.
good. Keep doing you, man. This is a raw episode, man. This
Yeah.
is it. Oh, dude, it's so fun though.
Oh, fuck. Okay, this is terrible. I'm switching to my phone. Let's go old school.
Ooh.
Let's go old school.
He's
Let's
going old
fucking
school.
send it, dude. Do you want to try to restart this? We're only 5 minutes in. You want to try to restart it so this one won't be out?
I said it don't matter to me.
It don't matter to
Like I
me.
said, it's just we keep rolling, don't matter. This is part of technology.
Technology, it's the worst thing someone ever invented. It really is, dude. Technology fucking sucks.
Well, again, it does make things easier, but at the same time, it just likes to screw us over sometimes. I don't know what it is. It is what it is.
It does. I mean,
It's part of the fun.
it is.
Now I can hear you guys.
Let's fucking go. There you are, dude.
Ta-da!
There I am. Shit. Should we run that back from the beginning?
Yeah, we'll run that back, man. We'll run it back. It's all right. Shit happens, dude.
I'm gonna go in with the old school phone technology, which is doing better than this fucking $200 podcast bullshit. that he's
See,
got going.
it's fucking. You want to run it back, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, I just think it adds more to the show. If technical difficulties, we're good to go. I
Fuck
mean,
it, dude.
we're running.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Okay, you
it's
guys.
all right. Hey, dude, it's part of it. And
Yeah.
if someone's gonna sit here and judge people, you can literally lick my fucking heel, guys. Listen. But other than that,
Agreed.
dude, other than that, we'll ask that question one more time,
Yeah,
and we'll run that one back.
we will start from scratch on that one.
So, technical difficulties, shit happens. This is
Take two.
This is a raw
Yeah.
episode, and we're just gonna fucking send it.
Hi, man.
And big old shout out to your buddy for lending you some piece of shit equipment.
Absolutely.
But here we go, dude. Tell us where you're from, bud, and where this all began.
So, going back to the beginning,
There you
this was 30 years ago. I'm 36 now. I was 7 years old. There was a local haunt here in my hometown of Fresno. It's a little bit outside of Fresno. And with that being said, my brother was really into Halloween, so I kind of jumped suit with him. He was like 4 years older than me. So at the time we're going to this haunt, right? And it's about 5 minutes from home. Hayride, forest, house, just badass old school haunt. This is like in the mid 90s. So basically we would go every day, and my mom got to the point where she just would drop us off. She's like, this is before, child abductions and shit like that, I guess. Yeah, she would just she'd literally be like, oh, you guys fucking go here. We'll meet you in, 4 hours, go through your haunts or whatever. She'd buy us tickets every night. Well, the haunt owner, she reached out to my mom, and she's like, hey, these kids are here every night. Do you want me to just put them to work and they can start scare acting? And my mom was like, yeah, whatever do you want to do? I mean, that's fine with me. So my brother got into it, and he was able to work a little bit more than me. I started off with just the weekends, no school nights for a while, and just kind of stuck with it. And man, 30 years later, still doing it. It's been a huge part of my life, the whole haunt industry, and just doing that, scare acting as a kid, and then kind of moving up into. I went with the owner when she moved to a new spot, Hobbs Grove, which is where I'm currently at. We're on like 27 years, I believe. So I did a few years with her at first at that Satterstrom's haunt, moved to this Hobbs Grove one, and kind of just worked my way up in the haunt industry. And there at that haunt, I started off, just being a little kid running around with a machete, a fake machete. Worked my way to chainsaw. That was always my goal. I always wanted to be a chainsaw, and did that for probably 10 years in the house, the forest, the hayride. Just did so many different acting things. and then eventually became an icon character there, kind of the midway character, as well as the manager of the haunted forest.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a whole story in itself, how I got that role
Damn.
and became that. So yeah, that was a fun time in my life. My character was actually born on my birthday. I had a massive concussion. A customer ran into me. This is probably 13 years ago. A customer ran into me, knocked me out cold. I woke up in the hospital. It was like a severe concussion. The next day, I wanted to go back to work. The doctor didn't recommend it, but I was like, yeah, I'm getting back to work. So went back. I was in a scene at that time that had a strobe light. I told the boss, just don't really want to work in the strobe light. If we could find anything else. She gave the rights to my brother and his best friend, and said, you know what, he can run around with you guys as a roamer and just dress him up however you want. They put me in the craziest costume. I had a tie-dye cut-off t-shirt that showed cleavage. I had a tutu. Yeah, they were just like, okay, we're gonna have some fun with this, right? And they did. They put me in the weirdest shit they could find.
But that just shows like your personality, that like, dude, I'm willing to do whatever the fuck I want to stay in this shit.
I was like, hell yeah, I'll be whatever. If I get to roam around with you guys. I had never been a roamer before, so I thought that was pretty cool. I get to go out in the midway and interact. And the first night, I just kind of came up with this little spiel, and it just really stuck. And the manager was like, wow, these people really love you and this character. Here we are, 12 years later, same character. Haven't really changed it. Still wearing a tutu. Still showing the cleavage.
Now with I always like asking this questions for people that like worked in the 90s, because again, I was born in 92, so I was still a child, and I'm about to turn 33 on August 13th, so I'm getting there. So when you were working in the 90s at a haunted house, how was the atmosphere compared to what it is now?
So I have, like, I've been doing it so long. It's just like I can't even remember my early days. I have very little parts that I remember. We had this scene that I did where we had a hearse, and I would hide inside the hearse or inside the coffin, inside the hearse, and a character, and this was all Midway Entertainment, a character would kind of lure people in to look in this hearse, and I would pop out, yeah, little kid. So I remember like little things, but man, I feel like the late 90s, probably towards the early 2000s, is when I really start to hit my stride. That's when they let me do chainsaw. I was probably one of the youngest chainsaws. I was like 13. Always wanted to do chainsaw. Just freaking worked my ass off to be able to start that thing. I was like 85 pounds,
Let's go.
little guy. So just worked my ass off trying to get that freaking start on that chainsaw, and finally got it. And I had to do it like 30 times in front of the owner, and she was like, all right, you got it. You're the chainsaw on the hayride. So that was our early days of Hobbs Grove. And the environment back then, it was, to me, just as special as it is today. I mean, I fucking lived for this shit. So,
dude, that's how it was with me when I was working at a haunt in my early years. When I think it was like 2000. I say, okay, so I started haunting in 2006. I think that was the year, 2006, and I haven't missed a year yet. This is my 20th season, and I don't know what's going on. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of memories that I've created, but there's also those moments where I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna roll with it. But I remember when I was younger, nobody knew that I can play music. Like I'm when you give me an instrument, I'll learn it. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if I'm autistic. I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. Well, I was at my haunt for like 4 years, and I was originally a elevator operator, and they gave me these goofy ass lines, and I rolled with it for a while. And then one summer where I was out there doing construction, and the owner was, he's like, hey, Arthur, man, why don't you come down to the chambers and let's start cleaning out the front because I want to do something. So I went down there. We were cleaning it out and stuff, and there was this old piano that was sitting there, and I was ecstatic, but they didn't know. They didn't know anything. And all of a sudden, I started playing it, and I remember the owners then was Ed and Mary. They're in mid-conversation, and they stopped, and they're like, bro, are you all right? And I'm sitting here just shredding it, doing my thing. And they're like, cool, you're the front of the house guy now. I'm like, oh, shit. So don't put me on the spot. That's not fair. So now I'm the greeter of this haunt, and I'm like, at the time I think I was like 16, and here I am acting a fool, not knowing what I'm going to do. Did you even realize what you were doing when you first stepped into that haunt? Like you do something on accident, and then like for instance, like you got a concussion, and then all of a sudden like you're starting to be the icon of your haunted house. Like, did you expect that at all, or were you just like, all right, dude, here I am. I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah, I did not expect it at all. Like not in the least. I was just happy to wake up, thankfully
Yeah.
in the hospital. So, yeah, I didn't expect it. I just thought it was something that I hadn't done, and I had done so much in the first 20 years of my haunt career, from set design, doing just basically any scene. I was a coach, a trainer, so I would go do lots of different scenes, but I had never been a roamer or a manager for an event. So I definitely didn't expect to become I manage the forest now. I didn't think I would become a iconic character or anything. I was just so happy to try a new position. I had never done roaming, and I'd never been like that queue line entertainment in the Midway. And I was like, I better fucking come up with something great on the fly, or I'm gonna be back in a scene.
Yes, you will.
And this is fucking cool. I was like, so I had to. It was either like, you better come up with something on the fly, or you're gonna be back in that strobe light scene.
Oh God! Now, have you missed a year yet?
I have not missed one day of acting in 30 years.
Let's fucking go, dude.
One day. Which the only downside is I missed so many badass fucking haunts. Ugh,
I
hate
know,
that, but
dude. That's the worst.
haven't missed a day. 30 years. We ran through COVID. We rolled that shit.
That's
So
fucking hardcore.
we did our little 6 foot everything, and it was pretty crazy in California. But I had a good turnout, and it's just been growing ever since for us. So back to your question of how it compares today to back then. Back then we probably only saw a couple thousand people in a weekend. Now we're seeing 5,000 to 8,000. So just that's always cool to see more people and watch your haunt kind of grow, especially in such a small little community here in Central California.
Dude, that's wild. Yeah, I try to sometimes like when I'm like, cause like him and I are roamers at our haunt and stuff, and there's times where I'll go find a hill and I'll just go by myself, and I'll just sit there, and I'm like, dude, what is going on? And like you try to sit there and just like put it all into your brain. You're like, all right, dude, I'm in my 30s or however old. How old are you?
36.
36. Let's go. Dirty 30s,
37
dude.
in October.
And it's like you just sit there and you're like, bro, this is fucking wild. There's just so much going on in my life right now, but you're so thankful for that. But like when it comes to like probably the question that everybody's wanting to know, where did this sliding come from, man? How did this start?
Dive into the real reason I'm here. But so the sliding. So I started sliding 10 years ago. I did that icon character for about 2 years without sliding. And I had seen sliding getting really popular. And I knew some Knott's people that were sliders. We actually had one come out that started sliding. He was kind of in the last days of his sliding, so he didn't do much sliding, but he wore the slider stuff, and I was like, dude, this is badass. I want to do this. I was
Yeah.
still thin, younger, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give this shit a roll. So I did. I started making my own gear. I kind of didn't even really ask my boss to be a slider. I kind of just put
Did it?
knee pads on and made some gear, and then kind of it was just like not a really spoken about thing. I would just like kind of slide when she wasn't around. I was like, fuck, I don't want her to like pull the plug on me for sliding. So I was kind of discreetly sliding for a couple of years, and then she kind of noticed that I was wearing the knee pads and stuff. She's like, so you're a slider now, huh? I was like, yeah, guess so. Hope that's cool. And she was like, yeah, you're fine, whatever. Just don't mess up the concrete because it's a wedding venue in the off season.
See, isn't that, and that was our fear when we first started sliding that.
Everybody kept asking us like, so is this going to tear up my cement?
I don't know.
Yeah, let us experiment.
I don't know.
So we literally went off to a small part of the park where like they didn't really care that if we did, that way it wasn't gonna hurt nothing. So we found out like the stuff that we were using at the time, it didn't. It just like real light scuffs, nothing major, and it was stuff that
exactly
after a few days of rain, it would just come right off. So it was no big deal. So it's like now that because now everything I do is custom made now. So I have to be careful because like my hands, I actually have like actual flint for claws. So when I'm going
slider Jesus shit,
I like when I grip. That took a lot of testing, by the way, because when I made those at first, when you first do it, if you put the wrong pressure, it'll actually bend your fingers the wrong way, and you could break your fingers. So I actually had to structure them into my finger somehow that came down into the finger more, and then I put over my actual metal plates over that, and then the drilled holes for them to slide through just right. So now when I scratch the cement or whatever, it really throws sparks. So people love that. But I'm telling you, it took a lot of time and development to build that. But knock on wood, it hasn't tore up the cement too much out there because majority of the park is actually stamped cement. Like it makes it looks like brick. Plus, they waxed it. They actually had a company come out and seal it.
Which is fun as fuck.
Dude, it was when they first did it, that place was extremely slick. Even like if we weren't out there sliding, if it rained, you could barely walk. It was so slick on that stuff.
Yes, love that.
Then, as you go up the hill up to more of the park, they actually used actual cement that was just brushed with a broom when it was wet.
That's called cheese grater.
Yeah, that stuff we don't fool with because it's too dangerous. We've tried it a couple times, and you will do a face plant. So then the other section, they recently this last season they actually blacktopped all of it. So that's not bad. So believe me, we experiment a lot and find out the hard way sometimes, but it's all good.
Yeah, our park is like a slider fucking heaven, dude. It's massive. And
I need to make it out there.
Dude, it's crazy, dude. It's so crazy. Now, when it comes to like when you start sliding throughout the years and you're like, man, this is fun. I enjoy this. This is actually a good time. When did you start realizing it's like, you know what, I can do better? I can make something.
So I always made my own gear, and I used the 90-degree metal conduits. The essential stuff, the 187s, the pads, Derby Pros, and I always thought it would be so badass if there was just a slider brand, like just everything for sliders. And I had been going to Transworld since I got that management position at Hobbs Grove. I went to a bunch of Transworlds, probably like 5-6 years in a row. And I was always looking for like slider gear. And I would see like a clacker glove pop up here and there, but never a brand that was just like sliders. Let's fucking slide.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, dude, that last 2023 on my way home, I was like, all right, I'm going to be the guy. Like somebody's got to fucking do this. And I guess it's going to be me because I've been waiting for 8 years and nobody's done it. Like what is going on? And I thought it was just going to be a little hobby, a little, maybe I'll sell to my friends or whatever. But yeah, I got the business license. I got the insurance. I got all that that shit. Thankfully my girlfriend is a business management college graduate, so she has her own esthetician business. She knows all about that stuff, which made it very easy for me. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so you handle that hard part, and I'll just start making this fucking gear and getting ready to be sold. So that's what I did. I started off with a design. I started off with a logo and kind of made it myself with a little help from AI and some robots, and kind of made it what I thought would be a cool logo that would sell, even if it's not to a slider. Like somebody would just wear the shirt because it's a cool Halloween, spooky looking shirt. So that was my first goal. And then I basically took it and I was like, okay, I'm going to make some stickers and roll that money into some shirts and roll that money into some kneecaps or whatever I could do. And that's basically what I did. Thankfully, I have a day job that pays my bills. So I haven't paid myself for Sinister. I just take every dollar that comes in, I put it back into something new or just grow.
There you go.
So I'm going to keep doing that. That's a great way for me to keep my prices low too. I don't pay for my labor when I'm making this shit. I don't have any employees. It's just all me, which is probably going to change soon here.
Let's go.
Yeah. I can only make so much on my own with my day job. So I was able to keep the pricing really low. You know, I grew up not the most wealthy kid, and sliding shit was really expensive. So my biggest goal was I just want to make this shit so affordable. Like you can find people on Etsy that sell these gloves for like $300.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's like, man, this is fucking crazy, dude. Like, come on, let's at least be good people. Like fucking. So I try to keep that shit as minimal as possible. Don't charge for my labor. I just basically charge for the raw materials, and just roll everything back into it. So the first couple months was just that merchandise and friends and family. Oh, that's a cool logo, I'll buy it. And then the really big turning point was Slider Syndicate out in Florida. They're over there at SeaWorld Orlando. They gave us a shot. They were like, man, we see your gear, we want to give it a go. And they did a nice bulk order, and that just fucking sent us to the moon. And
That's so cool, dude.
yeah, and then since then it was just theme park. Out of country, Germany, Australia. We got really good friends in Australia, Zeno and Kaiju. And so they're over there at Mad World, like Warner Brothers, and now they're starting to get involved in just Trans World in the first year was fucking mind blowing. I pinch myself every time I get an order, but the fact that it made enough money to go to Trans World and vend 1 year after the idea was actually set will just fucking make me cry every day. It's fucking amazing.
No, that's wild, man. So it's like you did it, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, the ball's fucking rolling, and you can't stop it now.
Yep.
No.
And
oh my God.
So many great people just like involved, like right out the gun, like fucking Slider Jesus. I was like, Slider Jesus is hitting me up and saying he likes my stuff? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, dude.
Like every day it's something mind-blowing happens, whether it's a theme park that comes on. It's just like, dude, what the hell? It's like it's bigger than myself now. It's so crazy. And it actually brings up something I wanted to talk about. So, it is a job. It's a fucking pain in the ass to make these gloves. It is not easy. When you're making one for a haunt season, it's all fun and games. But when you're making 15 a day, and it takes you an hour a pair, it's a pain in the ass. And I was having one of those days where I was tired from my day job. I didn't want to fucking work. I knew I had 3 orders to fulfill. And you know what happened? I fucking listened to Dark Carousel Podcast, and Slider Jesus talked about me. And I was like, snap out of it, motherfucker. Let's go. Dude, out of the bed, stayed up till fucking midnight making gloves.
Let's go, dude.
Dude, it was just the fucking jolt I needed that
I
the
love that.
Frankenfuel wasn't giving me that day.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking, I needed a little something more. And that slider Jesus, hey, I just shout you out. I was like fucking listening, and I was like, dude, this is fucking why I'm here. Get your ass to work, Devin. Slap the fuck out of it. It's time to go.
Dude, that's so
So
cool, man.
yeah, little things like that happen every day where it's just like, I feel like, fuck, man, this is a lot. And then I just remind myself why I started this and why the fuck I'm here. So
Dude,
keep on doing it.
that feels so good to like just hear that alone, because it's like how you said, man, you just like, all right, I just want to try something, see what happens. And it's like with Steve and I, man, like we didn't know what we were doing. You know, we're hunters. We have the knowledge, we've had the experience and stuff, and you know, it did take us, you know, quite a bit of time to get where we're at right now. And I remember when we first did our first interview with somebody, it was just like, oh, okay. But now it's like people are like, bro, like we're excited to be on that fucking screen back here.
Dude, hell yeah.
It's like, what do you mean? Like, I mean, it's like, to us, it's just, you know, it's just a green screen. But who said that on the last episode? Was that Chuckles?
It might have been.
I think it was
dude.
Chuckles the Clown. She said, man, I feel.
We've been cramming these shows in back and left and right. We used to do one a week. Now it's like 2 or 3 a week, and it's like, whoa, we need to slow
and
down
it's
here.
crazy, but it's just like
Amazing.
people love it. People love like what we're doing, and it's like, God, like, dude, I am loving the publicity. This is wild for us. And when people are just like, dude, like I'm on your guys' screen. You know, I'm talking, you know, to Arthur and Steve, because again, it used to just be, you know, snacks and sweets as Dark Carousel. Now it's like, hey, dude, you ever heard of Dark Carousel with Arthur and Steve? It's like, bro, what? So we're excited to go to Transworld next year and just to see what happens, man. Because it's like, man,
I'm not even. It's like we keep telling everybody on the show, but I'm not like literally like I'm not gonna say nothing like prior to anybody. Like, let's see if they see us.
Let's see if they see us.
I mean, I'll wear like a shirt or something, you know, that says Dark Carousel, but I want to see how many people actually remember and like notice, like, oh, there they are, you know.
It's
Oh,
just, it's
I'll
just,
see you. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll see you.
dude, it's just wild because it's like
Frankenfield, you know, he says the same thing. Oh, I got you guys. Oh, I promise you, I'm gonna see you before that, but I'll see you there. I was like, okay, we'll see.
it's just something to be like very thankful for these like little things. And just like how you said right there, dude, that just brings so much like more motivation towards us. It's like, bro, that's so cool. Like, you know, you were having like a wall and you got that fucking episode in, you're like, dude, let's fucking just send it, dude. I don't care. Dark Carousel said it, we're gonna fucking do it.
So
Yeah.
with the sliding aspect, when you know your help new people start and stuff like that, and training stuff like that, one thing I've learned, because I have new guys out where we work at come up to me like, hey, you've been sliding for a while, what do you recommend, and all this other stuff. Even though you're selling a product, you know, what do you always recommend as far as starting out, how to do this, how to do that?
So now you know, when I first started, it was pretty hard to find all the things. You'd have to go several different places, right? And that's kind of what our big sales point was at Transworld for these theme parks. You know, these creative directors, they have to go to 187. They have to go to Amazon. They have to go all these places, and they're spending hours behind the computer just looking for this shit. And then somebody's got to assemble it all, right? So that's just kind of what helped us take off a lot. These starter packs, it comes with everything you need. Everything's ready to go. And it's great quality. So we don't have any sliders that are like, oh, no, I don't want that shit. Like, just get us the old shit, which is the hugest compliment ever. Like, if anything, these sliders now are saying like, hey, boss, this is what we want. Like Sinister Slide Gear, go to them. They got it all. You don't have to spend hours behind the computer. So I always recommend for new sliders a starter pack, just because it comes with everything you need. But if you're just feeling it out and you're not really, you know, invested, because the starter packs they're like $230, right? So
Yeah.
if you're just thinking like, I would hate for you to buy like a starter pack and do it one time and be like, that's not for me. I just spent $230. That sucks,
Yeah.
right? So so I just recommend, man, if you're just wanting to just test it, like just some cheap Walmart knee pads or some cheaper 187s that don't have the recaps, you know, toe caps. I mean, you could do it without them if you're going to mess up some shoes, but if you just want to get some crappy shoes and some gloves, just to kind of get the feel and see if you're really going to be into it, and then move on to, a starter pack. And I have the pleasure of training teams now, which has been another thing that I've added to my repertoire.
Yeah.
So now I'm going places and training teams. The first one coming up here is going to be a new haunt, Fresno Haunt Nights, some shit like that. But it's Alan Hops. He's putting it on. So again, one of those days where it's just like an email from Alan Hops.
Yeah.
Hey, Devin, I saw you at Transworld. You want to train a slide team for me? I was like, fuck yes, of course.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, like the way I figured out how to make my gloves was watching his videos. And this guy bought shit at Transworld, just had his foot in the door. Hey, aren't you from Clovis? And you're like 30 minutes away from this water park that I'm working with. Want to build a slide team? Yeah, I do.
See, my biggest thing is I'm a big guy. So, and I mean, I weigh close to 300 pounds, and, I'm 6'2", 300, and it's like, I tried other stuff before, but I had to go to the 187s, the Pro Derbies, because they're so thick, and I can literally jump and land on my knees, and it cushions my knees perfect. And plus, I'll be 41 this year, and it's like me and Slider were talking, we're getting older, and it's starting to get harder and harder to do. But with those derbies, it makes it easier for me. Plus, like me and him were talking, it's like we kind of got it like on a personal level. Like, dude, we're getting older. We need to settle down. He goes 100 the whole time. I pull back a little bit because you get so many people when, like you were saying, when you get thousands of people that come through a night, everybody and their uncle slide. You can't do it.
Yep.
Now
Absolutely.
he does his best to do it. I pace myself because, again, you're getting older and it is rough on your body.
And the fact that you almost lost your fucking leg when you were 18.
Yeah, and that don't help neither. But yeah, but I still go out and make the best of it. But that's why I was like, even when other newer guys come up to me at the park and say, "Hey, man, what do you recommend I start off with?" Sure, the 187s, the derbies, they are expensive. And I mean, they are hard, and plus they are hard to find right now. Like everywhere I look, you can only find them like in small. But like me, I need the 2Xs usually to help, for my bigger legs, and they're hard to find. And you're gonna pay a penny for them too. But I love it because the recaps are easy to change out. Because dude, I'm telling you what, within a weekend, 2 weekends tops, I usually burn through some recaps quick. And I even started waxing my recaps just to help take some of the abrasion off of them. But again, when you're a heavier guy, you're going to chew through some plastic, man. So now gloves, knock on wood. I've been lucky with my gloves that I wear right now for my Sweets character, because I have several different pairs depending on what character I'm wearing. My Sweets character, dude, those gloves actually made it 3 seasons so far. I just put a little E6000 here and there, dab that up, and we're good to go. We fix up the tears and we're good. So
yeah, that's one thing like I love. And honestly, dude, I actually thought about buying a set of your guys' stuff because I looked at Landon's from the Clown House at Land of Illusion, and everything's so clean. I think so, and it's like I'm about the way. Not necessarily the way things look, and then how he's like a smaller kid, and how he really, and like the cool thing is about like how your knee pads are, the logo, everything just looks so good. It looks so fucking good, and dude, that's why like when I shouted you out because someone was asking like recommendations, I'm like, bro, dude, Sinister Slide Gear, 100%. If you want to get into it, dude, that's the best place to fucking go. Don't just jump into it and spend all this fucking money, dude. Like I know for a fact, Sinister Slide Gear will hook you up with some bomb-ass pair of fucking like recaps, fucking knee pads, everything, dude. You got it. And I remember seeing your guys' product, like your product at Transworld, and I'm like, bro, and I'm just like you. When we had Midwest Haunt Convention here in Columbus, Ohio, a long time ago, I wanted to get into sliding so bad, and like you said, the only thing I can find is fucking clackers, and I'm like, I don't want clackers. I want the whole fucking set. And then when you came out and you present your stuff. I'm like, bro, this shit's cool.
Where was this at 20 years ago?
I know, man.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck, dude. So I'm so happy that there's actually like a really cool brand that's a haunter that's still actively haunting 30 plus years. God bless your soul, because I know I know damn well your body's like,
God bless my knees.
yeah.
That's why I came out with the knee pads. So with my knee pads, comfortability was the top priority. I have a memory foam like pad that's inside. I don't know if you guys have felt the pads, but it's like memory foam, so it just absorbs the blow so much. And I have some big sliders that are in my gear, and it just really absorbs that impact for the knee. Obviously, it's, I would assume, really hard on a larger person's body, because they're coming down harder. You know, they're probably sliding further.
Gravity's
yeah,
real.
that was one of the things. That was one of the things I really wanted, was just the most comfortability and lightweight. So with the 187s, for myself, I didn't like the added bulkiness on the side. They just like put so much stuff on the side, and with their pads, it's kind of like they're meant to like slow you down, right? You don't want to go fast. If you're going up on a vert ramp and you're about to come down and you're bailing out, you want to slow down as quick as possible. You don't want to speed up. So that's kind of what I took with my plastics and made it to where you want to speed up. You don't want to slow down. You want that shit to send.
Take off.
So that was kind of one of the things I looked into as well. I don't want to slow down, you know, to a stop. I want to haul ass until I fall off a cliff.
Fuck yeah. And dude, I don't want to ask this question, but I'm going to ask it because I just want to know what the answer is. What makes your company more unique than anybody else's?
I think the price, definitely. You know, wanting to offer it at such an affordable price, I think that is definitely the first thing that people catch on to. And I mean, it's people that are in the haunt industry, right? It's an average person coming in looking at this gear would probably be like, what the hell? He's charging $230 for knee pads and a set of gloves and some shoes with metal toes on the outside, right? So to them, it probably seems expensive, but the average haunter that is a slider knows that those prices are like insanely cheap. You know, and going on an Etsy store, you're not going to find any prices even close to that. So the pricing is always the plus, and then just the attention to detail. I treat every one of these gloves and these shoes like I was going to be sliding them in them tomorrow. So I take the time to just make sure. I'm super OCD, which is why I'm still doing this by myself, because I don't really trust anybody else yet. I know the QA is good if I'm doing it myself. So I think that's kind of what would separate us from anybody else, is just, you know, now I've had about 14 months in the game. I've probably made over 1,000 pairs of gloves. I've probably made over 1,500 pairs of shoes. So business is good. And yeah, I think just mainly the price and just the attention to detail. You know, it's not a half-assed glove that somebody's just looking to sell to make a quick buck on Etsy or Facebook Marketplace, or, you know, it's actually high quality. It's very, very detailed, and you know, it's just not something you would find at any other place.
That's wonderful, man. I love that because it shows the passion and every little detail that you put in. Because, you know, like when people, I mean, I don't know how anybody else is, but like if I'm going out there and I'm trying to find a product that I am trying to look for and I finally find it, you know, the detail, the time, the passion really puts in, and it shows, you know. And if it's not shown or anything, then like you said, it's just this half-assed job. It's like, all right, dude, yeah, you put a recap on from, you know, an old steel toe boot and you called it a day. Like, no, like your stuff looks professional. Your stuff looks real. It's not cheap, you know.
It's hard for us big guys because with you got big feet, you know how hard it is to find recaps for your feet?
Oh, I've got all sizes too. I've got sizes from toddlers all the way up to a men's 16 that'll fit over a boot. I have huge ass toe.
Again, well,
I don't have them online though.
Well, I'm going to have to get with you because with me wearing 13s, and again, because I actually have to build a new pair of boots this year because my boots are just wore out. I've been wearing for the past 3 or 4 seasons now. And E6000 can only go so far. I've worn my soles. But anyhow, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to find some new toe caps there because
we know where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit me up. I have like I said, I have these they're called size 7s, but my buddy has a size 14 boot, and they're like big on that boot. So they're just literally collecting dust at this point. I'm like, yeah, these probably won't sell, but fuck it, at least I have them just in case.
Yeah, dude. You never know, someone might have a clubbed foot. You never,
exactly.
You never know. I mean, I'd be an awkward little slide.
Hey.
Now, when you're out there on the grounds, haunting, doing your thing, you're wearing your gear, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Now, when it came to really pushing yourself to put your name out there, how was it at first when you were your own billboard?
It was definitely challenging. I think the long nights of social media, just trying to push my brand, they definitely took their toll. It was just pretty frustrating in the beginning, but man, this last, I would say that was probably the first 2 months was a struggle. But I think where we also stand apart from any other brand is just how active we are on social media, our customer service. By that I mean me, because I'm the one fucking doing it, right? So but like I'm replying to every single message. Like I am always on my phone. My girl hates it, but I am just I am super supportive of all sliders, even if they're not in my gear.
You're a fucking businessman now, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like on the phone fucking all the time. But no, I support all sliders, man. So even if they're not in our gear, if they need any tips or tricks, like people will come to me and they bought something off Amazon and it's not sticking right. Hey, what could I do? Oh, this is what you could do, So I think just, aside from the business, just I want to see the sliding community grow and kind of stick together. So I'm fucking here for it. Like if anybody needs help, I'm always on my phone answering questions. Customer service is key for me. So yeah, I think that definitely helps us stand apart.
Yeah, dude.
I forgot what the question was. My bad.
No, you're good, dude. I just think it's great because, like, I know you and I were having conversations like on Instagram and stuff, and dude, I was up to like 4 a.m, and you and I were conversating. I'm like, dude, this guy's got a fucking heart. He's a real person. He's not just like no normal businessman. Like he's having full blown conversations with me, and I was like, bro, dude, like this is cool. Like I love that aspect of talking to somebody, especially like. When we try to set up interviews and stuff, it's not just like, yeah, sure. What time? When you need me? No, with you, you came out of nowhere. That was cool. I did. You came out of nowhere, and I fucking love that. Like, how did you come across us?
Going back to the the late night social media thing. So when I first started this brand, I was like, fuck, I need to get sliders on board. How am I going to do this? I've got a Sparkles the Clown account with like 800 followers. It's all local people. They're not sliders. They follow me just to post pictures and shit, right? So, dude, I just freaking hashtagged slider, went in, liked a bunch of people's shit. I was just fishing, man. I mean, spending hours like, how can I grow this thing? Because it's hard to grow on social media. And I was like, I need to do this like as quick as possible. So I would go and look at like slider videos and just kind of, like a few of their videos and drop some comments. Badass, dude. Check us out. Yeah. And here we are fucking 14 months later. I'm like, I think I'm getting close to 3,000 followers. And people are sharing this stuff. I've got freaking Slider Jesus on board that's helping me out, which I would sponsor him, but his shit is way too hard to make. I would not want to fucking make that.
Well, yeah. Me and him, we've talked about it. Jesus. Yeah, his stuff is way too custom. Yeah. And plus, that's why I told him honestly is what's killing him. his stuff weighs like 40 pounds, and he throws it on the ground just by itself. It's a tank. And I told him, I said,
so
dude,
that's why I was like, dude, I'll sponsor you if you want, but I am not making that shit. I'll give you some sparking stuff, but you're on your own there.
But everything on him, he's a human flint. Everything on him, he can throw sparks.
Amazing.
God.
When we first met him, it was back in 19.
19.
Yeah, 19 when we first met him in Chicago. And we were out there just talking to him. And again, down to earth, we're having a blast. And he's just showing all this stuff. And people would just walk by. As we're like conversating, he would just, watch this. And he just touch his arm or throw something. And shit would go flying. I was like, dude, that was awesome. And he's the one that inspired me to actually start inventing ways with my fingers to start doing that shit. And ever since then, it just cracks me up because, like, sometimes, again, you're tired. You don't feel like sliding. So I'll literally find some of the roughest cement that I know I would, like, eat shit if I slide. So I'll literally get, like, especially little kids, I'll sit down and, like, I'm talking to them, playing on, and I'll just take my finger, like, you want to see a trick? And I'll just, dude, their eyes, it just blows their mind. It is funny. But, yeah, I told Slider, I said, dude, go to the 187s. Save yourself. I know his pads are custom. He has all the flints going through the kneecaps to help him spark even more. But, dude, it's killing his knees. It's like, dude, you got to go to something more comfortable.
Fuck the 187. Let's go to Sinister Slide Gear, dude.
I'm trying to help this old man.
Nah, dude. This old man can be helped by Sinister.
I have several people that have switched to our brand that copied Slider Jesus. He's got those big ass knee pads with like the brace on the top. And man, I think all of Jacksonville, Jacksonville, not Nashville Nightmares, I believe it is, or Jacksonville, Florida. But somebody used to use all his like stuff or his style, and they switched to ours, and they were like, yeah, well, we'll never do that again. That's just so heavy. Like, what the hell are we doing? Yeah. But yeah, man, just the support from the community has been crazy. I've got now I've got some sponsored sliders. I've got a slider split, which is this badass fucking traveling.
He's in Ireland. Well, I think he's still in Ireland right now. With,
just got back. Yeah, him and Freaky Skinny and Emma were out there. And so yeah, he was in our gear out there. Danny Panic, just a fucking legend. Her interview was amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
And then we've got I just brought on his name is Sparky from Canada, and he we call him our clickbait slider because he's got like millions of followers or whatever. And so just trying to hit the socials and then the people that travel as far as our team, and then just people that shout us out, man, like you guys and freaking Horror Props Dave that did this. Freaking Slider Syndicate, everyone's just kind of sharing posts. Frankenfuel, Mike, fucking everybody's just been so badass to us. It's insane, crazy.
Yeah,
Pinch
dude.
myself every day.
Yeah, we have an interview with Freak Skinny next Thursday, I believe. Next Thursday, and then we're really, really excited about that because I came across him on TikTok, and I was like, "Whoa,
dude, legend!"
How far away are you from Monterey?
Ooh, I'd say probably about 3.5 hours.
Okay. No, a friend of mine, she helps manage some haunts up in that area. She I guess it's called the Artichoke Festival. It's up in Monterey, but she's been in the haunt industry for a long time. Phoenix and her husband Kinko, he's a clown, but she does all different stuff. But yeah, I was just looking at her profile because she's out there in California too. But yeah, Monterey and then Hollister. Those are the two areas that she's ran haunts and stuff like that. So, but
tell her to hit me up. I can bring her out to Hobbs Grove if they want to come check our haunt out. Okay. It's worth the drive.
We'll do.
We have people from like LA that come visit us all the time, like Not Scary Farm people like John Cook and fucking Ted Doherty and all those legends out there. They love Hobbs Grove. They come see us when they can.
Well, looks like we need to take a drive, and that'd be like a two-day drive for us.
Yeah,
because we're all the way in Ohio.
Yeah.
But
be hopping in the private jet.
Yeah, the Dark Carousel jet.
Yeah.
The one that we don't have just yet. Somewhere soon, hopefully. That'd be cool though. Now, when it comes to your lovely gear, man, I've seen pictures of like people on concert having your gear on, dude. That's fucking wild. That's cool.
That was a wild one that I didn't expect, along with roller derby. We're really getting in that roller derby world, which is badass. I'm like, hey, man, I made it for sliders, but it's comfortable knee pads. So if you guys want it, have at it. It's got a badass logo on the side. We just dropped the Midnights that are like the blacked out version of our knee pads. And the TX2 band hit us up, and it was out of the blue. I think the kid might be like a slider, the singer or something, or he's done something that relates to sliding in the past, and wanted some gear. I was like, hell yeah, man, check it out. And so that was kind of our first step into it. And now working with a couple other bands that are probably going to get some gear on board and kind of implement it into their stage show and stuff. And then freaking the Slipknot haunt in Iowa just bought some gear this week. So that was pretty cool.
Dude, I was in Iowa back in, when was that? In April. And I told myself I will never drive through that fucking state again.
Too bad. I've never been there.
Dude, I'm telling you, from Illinois all the way to the edge of Iowa, literally from edge to edge, you won't see nothing. There's nothing there. Just cornfields and more fields and a lot of turbines and
clouds
and a lot of clouds. Yeah. But I'm never doing that again. That was fucked.
And apparently one haunt called Slaughterhouse, which is Slipknot's haunted house. I guess I didn't know they had a haunted house.
Yeah, Iowa is not a fun state, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, it's if you want to go out there and do nothing and you want to find a place, go to Iowa. And there's one specific town, probably about 2 hours away from South Dakota. It is by far the smelliest fucking town I have ever drove in. For some reason, underneath our car, our heat shield was dragging, and we pulled into this town. And I remember I got out and I went straight back into the car, and I looked at my old lady and I said, "Don't you fucking open that door. We need to leave right now, because it smells like there's decomposing bodies out there, and I don't know what the fuck this smell is." But we were in and out, and it smelled like, I don't even know what this, it smelled like a damn junkyard, but it was worse. And I was like, what the fuck? But anyways, yeah, I was cool, but there ain't much going on at all. Now, where do you see yourself in 5 years for Sinister Slide Gear, man?
Ooh, 5 years. Man, where do I see myself tomorrow? 5 years, I hope to have a lot more products. I'm going to keep rolling the funds back into the brand. I hope to have some sparking fingers, some sparking knees. Those actually will be sooner than later. But yeah, I hope to have a lot more products. I hope to grow the brand and support sliders in any way I can. I mean, I have no idea, because if you would have asked me this 12 months ago, where I thought I would be next year, I'd be like, I might have sold a couple T-shirts and maybe a fucking pair of shoes. I never would have thought that I would be vending to like 20 plus theme parks out of country. Yeah.
Dude, that's
so fuck, man. Hopefully, it's like, I just don't know how it can get any better. And that's what I tell myself every day, and every day it gets better. And I just literally almost cry. I'm like, how can this shit get any better than it is? And then the next day, 2 more theme parks come on. I'm like, what the fuck? It's getting better. Like, when does it not get better? Is it, like, hopefully never. But yeah, I hope. And same with like Trans World this year. I'm like, I don't think it can get better than last year. And people are just like, it gets better.
It's going to keep on getting better.
I'm like, how can it get any better? I'm fucking living the dream right now. I mean, I guess I could quit my day job. That might be.
Man, I can't wait until we get there, man.
Yeah, I'll quit my day job. That'll be my 5-year goal. Hopefully, I can quit my day job and just do this shit for a living. I just moved into my my own little location. I'll give you guys a kind of a little tour here, if you could see. I just moved in last week, so that was a pretty cool thing. So I got all the gear there. I got my little workbench. I've got the logo on the window. My neighbors think I'm a fucking the devil. Yeah, so I got my workbench here. Yeah, I'm literally by like a bunch of estheticians, and they probably think I'm fucking Satan. I would think, because they're like, I just put my logo on the door today, and they're like, "What do you do?" I was like, I sell like that stuff for haunted houses, like sliding, and nobody ever knows what I'm talking
You
about
should
when
have
I
told
say
me
that.
I make candles.
Yeah, I sell the devil's fucking products. Apparently, that's probably what they think. They're like, yeah, I feel that. And then they have like regular people, right? Regular people, non-haunters coming through it, and they like just stare. They're like, what the fuck is going on in that room? Like, why is there skulls in this nice little cul-de-sac of offices?
Yeah.
I love it though. It's fucking awesome.
Hey, that's the best way to fucking stand out too.
It's fucking great. Yeah, people trip out.
That's great. 2 more questions, man, and this one's a deep one. If you were ever to hang up the pads, where do you see yourself, man?
So, I hope that time never comes, but I think once the pads are hung up, I will be able to really focus more on growing this brand. And hopefully, when I leave this place, I leave behind at least a little imprint on the haunt industry, and hopefully some fucking great quality gear, and a great brand that people can say, you know, that we're still using this, or that was the shit back in the day. Too bad he's dead now, but that shit was awesome. But yeah, I just hopefully a little imprint on the haunt industry, and the way it's going, man. It feels like I've already kind of achieved some of that, which is fucking mind blowing. So yeah, hopefully just I can leave behind some skid marks on the road, and some gear for somebody else.
Cool, dude. One of these days, man, you can buy Sinister Slide Gear. They're the OGs. They're the OGs.
Hopefully.
That's
I want to be the 187s. That's the goal.
That'd be fucking dope, man. And one last question, man. And I think this is always, and you probably know what we're gonna ask you. What does haunting mean to you? And where is it taking you? And what has it done for you?
So, haunting for me, in one word, is life. Haunting is just my fucking life. It's been my life since I was 7 years old. I don't know. I don't know life without haunting. So from the longest memory I can remember, I've been a haunter. I've always been in the scene. I've always been haunting every October. I've never missed a night. So haunting is just my life. It's something that I've always done, and I always will do, no matter if that's a 90-year-old man fucking sitting on a porch at a haunt, or you know, or directing a haunt or anything. I will never leave this industry. Hopefully, Sinister keeps me around for a while, but even if it doesn't, I will still always be a haunter. I will always be haunting somewhere. And yeah, it's just life at this point. It has helped me grow as a person so much, and learn so much. It kind of have to have some thick skin as a haunter, and that's one of the things that I really learned being a haunter. You get called names, and you gotta have some thick skin. So I think it's kind of helped mold me into the man I am today. It's definitely helped me grow in life. And yeah, man, it has just been nothing short of fucking amazing. And I don't think I'm going anywhere. I'm hoping to be in the haunt industry forever, but this last 30 years, man, it felt like I freaking just started yesterday. It's never a dull moment. I never have seasons where I'm like, man, maybe this is it. I fucking love it. I'm gonna keep doing it. Like I know a lot of people. They're like, man, I've been doing this for 10 years or whatever. Like maybe it's a time to call it quits. But no, man, I'm in it for life. I will be. They're gonna make me a fucking prop at my haunt when I die. I hope. So, yeah.
They're making you a wax figure.
Dude, yeah, fucking stuff me like one of those freaking dogs or whatever, and put me on the shelf.
Dude,
we'll put you right at the entrance like a statue, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Seriously,
we'll put a little voice box in you, and you can greet all the people coming in.
Yeah,
slide, you motherfucker.
Welcome to Hobbs Grove.
Dude, I tell you what, man. I don't know if anybody ever told you this today, but we're proud of you, dude. And with all the success that you're doing, you're going out of your way to create something magical and helping new people. You're helping older people really show their true selves as a hunter. And you're also showing people that are almost ready to give up, just don't give up. Because, you know, you can create anything out of it, anything. Literally. You know, and you're proving that right now. And all the publicity, all the success that you're getting within a year, dude, is wild. And I wish nothing but the fucking best for you. And we support you 110%. And dude, like, you're a hunter in and out, you know, 30 plus years, dude. You've created something, you've created memories, you have a story. And that's what we're about, dude. We're all about them stories, dude. And I think people need to hear it, and people need to understand who we are as Dark Carousel, and people need to understand who you are as Sinister Slide Gear. And it's not just about the money. It's not about the publicity. It's about showing your passion, your dedication, and who you are as a person, as a human being, and as a hunter itself. So, dude, you got this, bro. And we both hope that we can see you and actually meet in person over in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely support you and definitely hit you up for some slide gear, because I know I'm gonna need some too. And you're
gonna need a back brace.
I'm gonna need a back brace. Do you make
I'll start selling those. I'll bring those out next week.
Yeah, fucking slide on your back.
Parking walkers.
There you go.
Fuck yeah, dude.
There you go. We're gonna keep people in the game till they're 90.
Dude, cool as fuck. But man, this is awesome for you, dude. And like, honestly, I didn't know it was that early for you. And just to see, I thought you've been doing this for a while. I mean, it stays literally right on your yo-yo. Your
yo-yo?
Dude, I'm tired. I was up all night last night. Yeah. It literally states right here on your logo, East, 2024. So that's just my, my brain. But dude, that's cool. And do keep it the fuck up, man. I love the fact that we got your gear at our hunt. And I'm gonna tell Landon, I'm like, bro, dude, we shouted you out on the podcast. We were talking to the fucking man. So dude, it's cool, man.
Thank you, Landon.
Yeah, dude, I think that's cool. And it was so funny because literally that night when I was talking to you and I was talking to you about him, and that's when you went through and you liked his stuff, and he like shot me a message. He's like, bro, dude, Sinister Slide. I said, dude, I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah.
So he's a huge fan. And dude, we're supporters, man, and we appreciate you doing this. And is there anything you would like to ask us before we let you go?
No, man, I think that covers everything. I mean, I'm sure we could sit here and talk for another 2 hours. But that's just the hunt industry, you know, that but I appreciate you guys so much, man, and you guys are fucking killing it. I love watching your stuff. I am going to continue to watch your stuff. I am so glad I found you guys. I don't know how I found you guys. I think it was Danny. It was probably Danny Panic, I think, and then I kind of watched some previous episodes. So I guess one question for you. Who has been your favorite guest of all time?
Oh, damn. Of all time? Fuck, dude. Let me go through the list. There's a lot. There's a big
Dude,
list.
we got a book. I mean,
we do have a book.
I know Slider Jesus brought some numbers.
Yeah,
Slider
Jesus to this day is still the original. The first time we ever did an interview with him is still our highest one. I mean, overall.
But the best one, Jesus. Let's see.
I don't know.
Danny was pretty fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Danny said
shit.
what she said towards the end, man, was like, "Whoa, dude, you're a real fucking person." Like you said it.
Yep.
You know, I can't
For
say
me, for me, I still think it's going to be Slider for me, just because we've done 2 episodes with him, and plus, I didn't realize I'm actually a year older than him, and I didn't know that until the second episode. I didn't know that, and we also like had more of a moment on the second one, you know, because he was like kind of explaining like what was going on in his life and stuff. And I mean, I didn't really go into detail, but we could tell. And he was really touched by everything. And even after the show, he reached out to us and was like telling us how much he appreciated everything. So I think for me, it's probably Slider. But
I don't know, man. I can't really put the word favorite.
You don't have to answer that.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because like they all you guys have amazing stories, and I can't just say it's just one. It's like saying like, what's your favorite type of music or what's your favorite band? I love music.
Yep.
I love the Haunters. You guys are Haunters, and it's like you hearing the stories. It's like you're not the only one, Arthur.
Yes,
that's what's cool.
Yeah, I just want to tell you guys again, you're fucking killing it. Again, that day when you pulled me out of that rut was, I hope that means something to you guys, because that truly fucking, that shit was badass. When I heard that, I was like, that really put me in gear, and it was what I needed that day. And I'm sure you guys are implementing that, and other people are feeling that in other ways as well. So I don't think it's just me. You guys are fucking killing it, and love you guys, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
That so much, man. We'll keep fucking kicking ass, and you know the famous fucking thing we always say is this fucking carousel's never gonna stop spinning, dude, ever.
Yeah.
And it's it's crazy, man. I don't know how to take it, but other than that, man, I hope you have a fucking amazing weekend. And dude, don't wear yourself out, and if you ever get in a wall, dude, you know where Spotify is. You know where YouTube is. Dark Carousel, bro.
Yep. Absolutely.
And again, if you ever need anything, want to talk, dude, or whatever, I am up 24/7 because I work swing shift. So shoot a brother a message, dude. I'll be like, yo, what's up? What's up, Devin? Got you, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But on that, Steve, you got anything for him?
I'm good.
All right, man. Dude, I appreciate you so much, especially for all the kind words. Again, dude, just keep kicking ass, taking names, and fucking chewing bubblegum, dude.
Fuck yeah. Keep rocking, guys.
All right. See ya, bud.
See ya.
Yeah! I love that shit, dude. Motivation. Kind words equals motivation. Support means motivation.
You better settle down over there.
Sorry, guys. It was a rough night last night, dude. I stayed up with my son fucking editing videos for Land of Illusion, but that one, I was looking forward to this episode because, dude, he is such a fucking humble guy, and the fact that, you know, just the honesty of where he was like, bro, you helped me. It's like, whoa.
Well, I get it. I mean, sometimes people need to hear their name, their brand from somebody else. They need to hear that. And
doing something, dude.
Yeah. So that's a good thing. So, I mean, that's good that it's funny because of how it just circled around, you know, like with Landon buying his stuff, then Jesus being on Jesus, you know, mentioning his stuff. And then it just kind of circled back around for him. So, I mean, that's good for him. And, you know, hopefully, like you said, he keeps kicking ass.
Dude, that makes me feel so good about myself and just so good about us. And I'm so proud of us, man. It's like, again, that's like I keep saying on every episode, dude. We don't know what the hell.
Well, I mean, it's
doing,
like when we did our little snippet at the end of the photo shoot and you were cracking up about how I said how we touch people.
that's just because I'm immature.
But it's the truth, though. I mean, I noticed the further we're getting into this, that's a better way to word it. The further we go into this and, you know, there's going to be there's going to be parts that are bumpy, and you're not going to be able to please everybody. I understand that. So be it. Okay. But I've also realized, though, the positive is outweighing the negative.
Dude, so much.
That's the good thing. And plus, again, the people that I know that really do appreciate what we do, that means a lot.
Yeah.
And then even behind the scenes, people that'll reach out, dude, you guys are killing it. We love it. Keep doing it. So,
and it's like, it used to be just like, when we first started, you didn't really feel it,
Yeah.
They just say it just so like, just to make
like
conversation.
Nice. Yeah.
But now it's like, when especially like what we did on Saturday, we were out there like 14 hours.
Yeah.
So much appreciation, and they saw the dedication, and I thought this was cool. Sorry, I had to do that.
Your finger stink?
I had to do that for Daryl and Dudley. But anyways, the fuck is that? Does that look like poop to you?
It might be.
Anyways,
It's your left hand.
it is my left hand. Anyways, no, what I'm saying is, Daryl had a conversation with Dudley, and I wanted to. I was kind of like setting Dudley up a little bit because I asked Daryl, you need to get a hold of Dudley. You need to ask him how we did, because like I'm really curious, dude, because I was actually in that wall. And what Daryl said back to me, and he was like, dude, he can tell that you guys are passionate about this and you guys really care about this stuff. And we made those people feel like they're people, not just normal people that just go out there and, do their thing. But like we made them feel.
Well, we did our best anyways, especially for as long of a day it was.
Dude, it was
I kind of felt bad for everybody because, again, it was coming up to that 13th hour and we were trying to get them squeezed in. I was already agitated just because we weren't
a little unorganized.
Yeah, it was a little unorganized, and the fact that they shut the power off so we couldn't get all the roamer stuff done. But I was happy, that Susan stuck it out for the roamers, and, she waited patiently, and I apologized to her countless times because I felt bad for her, but
she fucking still killed it.
She killed it, and even with the power off, I still made a point I unraveled every extension cord to reach out to where she normally does her readings and light up the area, and then we killed it. So
yeah, man.
And she loved it. Her mind was funny.
And just like when we made that video of like the appreciation video, what she said at the end, that was
in the background, her walking by, it was funny.
She wasn't walking, she was wheeling.
Well, she didn't know that we were recording. She thought we were just like chilling, taking a break.
Yeah, so like that was a real moment right there. And just to capture that, it was just like, dude, that's something that we need, man. And it's just like all the support that we're getting from so many fucking people. It's like how Devin said, man, it is overwhelming, but it's like, it's not a bad overwhelming. You kind of like soak it in, and it's like, bro, you get like, you guys are really doing something, and you feel so good about yourself. Like I remember, I say this all the time. Like 2019 was when I was on my game. And I was on top of the world. I know, dude, this year, dude, I have never felt so good about like myself, and so motivated about myself because of what we're doing. And it's not just because about us anymore. It's about you guys. I'll say it all the time. You weren't born fucking monsters. You were fucking made. And for who we are as Haunters, keep being Haunters, and we love it. Everything that we're doing and how we're doing it.
I haven't pressed that button today.
No, because it's real, man. It's like, it's crazy.
I'm going to reach for it here in a second.
Don't reach for it, man. Not in this moment. I just think it's so fucking cool what we're doing. And
you're pushing my time.
Oh, it's all right. He had that technical difficulty. So,
I know.
So that's just, man. I'm just like, we're like, guys, you guys don't understand. I know we've been kind of like quiet on Instagram and stuff. It's just, dude, Steve and I, we've been so fucking busy. I was on seconds. He's been doing stuff at his job, and well, we work at the same fucking job. But right now I'm editing. I gotta edit so many fucking videos and really push forward to get these like.
So
stuff out.
Now that it's all done, we can officially state it. Dark Carousel Productions is now official
LLC, guys.
LLC business.
Yeah, we are.
LLC business. So the Dark Carousel Podcast is actually under all that.
Yeah, which is Dark Carousel Productions. We
is the actual company, and the podcast
official legal business.
Yes,
now.
the podcast is just a side part of that. But Dark Carousel Productions, which is on Facebook, you guys can go click on it. The links. Yeah.
So starting on the next episode, that's what you're gonna see, and then the sponsor intro, and then boom.
Yeah, we got to get all that set up for that.
Easy
so
peasy, lemon squeezy. But yeah, we're official business now, guys.
We are official.
And
I'm actually waiting on the bank to send me the rest of my numbers, but which it's there. They just got to send it to me.
And it's a crazy ride, guys.
That way you guys can pay online.
Yeah, you guys can just send it.
If you guys want some stuff.
And plus, if we're looking for more sponsors, obviously, and if you guys ever want to set up some sponsorships and get your, name and stuff out
just
there,
message
us. We'll talk you through it.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, and we'll just walk ourselves through it, dude. And again, this is it's not new to us no more. We can officially say that, dude. We are fucking doing it just like everybody else. We are proud of ourselves, and we're not just doing it for the money. It's not. It's about you as Haunters. It's about Steven. It's about Arthur. And it's just, you guys.
It's about free hugs.
It's about fucking free hugs, dude. About fucking free hugs. So if I see you out at Trans World, you better give me a hug. Because I'm.
Random people gonna come up and
what the fuck?
Who are you?
Back up, dude.
Don't
I'm a
touch me.
germaphobe.
You said free hugs.
No, I didn't. No, I'm like, oh shit, dude, I did.
You did.
Other than that, guys,
My bad.
thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. All the support and all the recognition and the publicity, dude. It's
Yeah.
give me that round of applause, Steven. Round of applause. So this one's for you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing. Thank you for us. Thank you for everything. And guys, my name is Arthur, aka Snacks. That is Mr. Sweets, aka Steven. And we are the Dark Carousel. And this carousel never stops spinning. See you guys. And I didn't do my signature thing at the beginning.
There. All right, I'm muting. See you guys.
This ride on the Dark Carousel may be over, but the horrors are far from done. The next nightmare is just around the corner.